Hey YouTube, it's your boy Widgie here, coming in with some more Age of Empires 3 Definitive Edition, and I've got another crazy casted game for you. It is with my main man, Sir Callen. So whenever I say Sir Callen's name, you know it's always going to be something juicy, something different, something crazy, wacky, all that good stuff. And Sir Callen has chosen the name Woosha for this playthrough here. That is obviously a play on Woodpusher, another well-known player in the community. But we're going to call him Sir Callen, and he's playing as the Dutch in the north side of the map here in the Siam. And on the south part of the map, we have good old Keys Kashelwaga once again, has sort of been showcased and also casted various times on my channel as well. And he's a well-known opponent against Sir Callen, and he is playing as the Hauser in the red. So we're going to have a quick look back here at Sir Callen, and he has mentioned to me that the first sort of 10 minutes of the game is a little bit slow. It's a little bit treaty style, so we're going to do something different. We are just actually going to do a sort of half speed up here, and we're going to just talk through what we're going to be expecting to see from Sir Callen with this strategy, and it does revolve around Swiss pikes. And there is a card in particular, or I think it's a sort of a varied amount of cards, but one of them is, of course, the Ward Gelders one here. So this is an H2 card costing 500 coin. It gives you 4 Swiss pike, and it enables them to be recruited from taverns and barracks at a small reduction of coin. So that is what we're going to be seeing. And also he does have some buffs, of course. He has the Dutch States Army here. Look at this one right here. It says that pikemen are a reduced cost here. So once again, that's playing into the kind of Swiss pike kind of thing that he's going for. And of course, in H3, we have 12 Swiss pike that you can hire for 1,000 coin. So, lots to think about here. So, let's just have a quick look at the opening, what we're looking at right now. We do see the age up coming in for Sir Callen is going to be going for the 700 wood here and on to his second bank. So, pretty standard kind of Dutch kind of play here. And now immediately coming in after that is the bank wagon. So once again, very, very standard. Nothing crazy, nothing unusual, different so far from him. Going for a market here to get some infrastructure. And now he has the next card available. And right after that bank, he's going for 600 wood. So what we're going to do, we're just going to slow it down right now. So there we go. We've just sort of skipped that first initial, very standard Dutch kind of opening where you go for the various banks and you make sure you macro correctly for that food and wood. And we can see that he's got himself 4 banks and now going for a 5th. So it's really important with this strategy, if you're going to go for Swiss pikes and you're going to be using them a lot, is that Swiss pikes are going to cost you a lot of coin because they're mercenary units. So what that means is you're going to want to capitalize on the amount of banks that you get. And we can see here that obviously Sir Callen has maxed out on his bank limit at sub 7 minutes, which is pretty darn impressive. He's not getting a lot of sort of aggression here at the moment from Keys Kashel. He has got a couple of javelin riders out on the field, and it looks like Sir Callen here is going to be starting to macro here for the age up. We do now see steel traps coming in now as well. And let's just have a very quick look at Keys Kashel here. So, you know, 7 minutes in, what have we got? Looks like he's gone for the Royal Embassy. So, yeah, going for the Berber Nomads. Quite sort of an economic opening, you could say. Is not going for the Fulani kind of, or the Raider opening, the Songhai that we normally see. And now going for a trade post here as well. So yeah, just going to be making more of the Fulani archers. And you got the Berber Nomads, of course. And the Berber Nomads, we have a build limit of 5 out of 5 for those. And he has another card available. So now he's going for the Fulani. So he actually wants to do a little bit of pressure here. He's going to go for like a kind of Javelin Fulani composition. Has managed to nab those 2 sheep, which is really nice for Keys Kashel there. And they're just trying to raid and be annoying as possible. And now we do see Sir Callen halfway on the age up now to age 3. Going to be going for the Exiled Prince, the fast age up. And you can see we've got a lot of villagers on coin. Normally you don't see this many vills on coin when you play as Dutch, like this early on. And it is all for the Swiss pike. So we can see it now, the Ward Gelders coming in, 4 pikemen, and he's going to be able to start making those from a barracks. And I think that's what he's chopping for now as well. He needs to get houses as well. Remember, these guys cost 2 population each. Just like mercenaries, they are very... of course, they are mercenaries, so they're very heavy in population. You're going to need houses, houses, houses. And of course, if he wants to continue making them, he's going to need to drop either a tavern or a barracks. And that's probably what he's chopping all that wood for. What would be good is if he just ships 1,000 wood, actually, to be fair. That would make more sense. But I think he's just chopping now just so he can get a barracks down as quickly as possible. So we can start making them. But considering all the gold that he's got backed up, I think that's his plan. And he is going for Town Watch. So that's going to improve the distance of where he can see stuff. And the gas lighting here is another one as well that will provide extra vision, I believe. We can see on the mini-map here. Is that going to change? Yes, you can see just a little bit, so we can see a little bit more. And yes, we do see the Ward Gelders, ladies and gents. They are coming in. And something, by the way, that people might want to ask is, what is this mod? So you can see here, when I hover over the infantry, we have sort of color coding, a little bit more explanation of the units. This is a really nice mod. It's the Better Unit Descriptions mod, and you can download that, and it's fully compatible when you're playing online and multiplayer and stuff like that. So we can see here, of course, the Ward Gelder is a pike unit. It's heavy infantry. It's good against heavy cav and light cav. Anything cavalry, it's good at. However, it is also good as a frontline unit because it has a serious amount of HP, decent base melee attack as well. So it's kind of like a halberdier, really. Just think of it as kind of like a halberdier. We do see 1,000 coin coming in, so not actually 1,000 wood, which is interesting. So instead of going for the 1,000 wood and just building a ton of houses to sort out your population, instead it's the other way around. So it looks like Sir Callen's just got a lot of vills chopping for that constant house production, and that 1,000 coin now means that he can just keep producing a lot of these guys, basically. And there's no build limit on these Ward Gelders. They do cost 2 population each, and he does have double racks, so he's got them on both sides here, just against any kind of javelin riders that might try to poke in from Keys Kashel. Here we can see that he's kind of gone like an Age 2 Skirm Goon comp here. He's got the Falani, he's got the Javelin Rider, and he's got a lot of eco behind. He's actually taken the TP line, something that I really recommend on this map. If you're against like an opponent like the Dutch, where they're very turtle-like, they don't really expand on the map, then of course taking the TP line like Keys has done here is really useful. You can see just how much eco he has, 33 villagers. He is now getting into the next age. He's going for the Hauser age up, which is once again quite an eco age up. You get a wood shipment with this. I think it's 700 wood, potentially, if I believe. So it's quite nice for expanding. Yeah, it is 700 wood. I am correct. And he's getting Stagecoach in now as well. So he's going to be able to get all his upgrades with the wood. He's going to now start to get Lafidi. So a lot of stuff going to be coming to Sir Callen's way here. And let's see how he deals with it. He is going to be going for the Advanced Frontier Defenses. Very nice card, this. You get 3 outpost wagons, and it converts all those outpost wagons and future ones to a fortified version. Now, the Falanis are going to do pretty well against these Ward Gelders, so he's going to have to just be a little bit careful. However, the Ward Gelder siege is kind of nuts. I'm not going to lie to you. Let's have a look at the vision here of Sir Callen. Look at that siege. 64 siege, ladies and gents. Absolutely humongous amounts. We do now see the Advanced Frontier Fortification card thingy coming out here. Frontier Defenses. And he's going to start to expand across the map here. He's going to start sieging. Just with 3 Ward Gelders doing some serious siege damage to that TP there. And now he's going to try and move on in here. Just once again, just solely making pike right now, ladies and gents. This is the full Swiss pike build here. It's kind of crazy. Another TP going down. So that TP line now not as effective for Keys Kashel, especially considering that there is the upgraded TP line. And now we see Sir Callen starting to take over that TP line and really utilize it. There is the Frontier outpost here. Nice upgraded outpost. And look at this. The Ward Gelders just going straight into the base. Going to start to siege the palace here. What can the Griots do? Are they going to be effective? I don't know. We do see 22 base hand attack. A couple of Griots potentially going to go down, but looks like I think Sir Callen is forced to make some kind of cavalry here. And yes, there is the answer, ladies and gents. It's the Bosniaks. It's the Bozzers. 6 of them coming in for 1,000 coins. So he's just going to double down on that coin production. And we can see now that the Ward Gelders are in a tricky spot here, especially against the full Fulani. However, he has split quite a few of them up, and he's being a real nuisance here, really sieging these TPs, denying Keys Kashel here of the eco, because there's a lot in this stagecoach line, and it is frustrating when you do lose a lot of your TPs and you got to rebuild. See, look at the vision. Can we talk about the vision with that gaslighting and the upgrades from the church there, along with the 3 frontier outposts? We can see so much of the map here. He's got a nice house on this side here, and of course the one in the middle. And he's got some Ward Gelders now going in with that beautiful stance that we can see there. It's just such a cool like, little turtle stance, like a crab walk. Crab walking into the base here. And he's just splitting them up, really being annoying here. Bosniaks have managed to get in, but unfortunately that was a bit of a throw there for Sir Callen, losing those 6 Bosniaks pretty darn quickly. However, Ward Gelders are going to get a surround on the Fulani. Fulanis do counter these guys heavily, but when they're locked down like this, quite a few of the Fulani, or all of them, are going to perish here unless Keys Kashel can get his main force back, which I don't think he's doing. He's kind of just... He is starting to move them out now, but losing a large force of Fulani here. Vils are going to now start to go down, and what do we see? We see the British arquebusiers coming in now. Another extremely strong mercenary shipment coming in. Another 1,000 coin, of course. And a lot of Vils, and it's just crazy. He's just like brute forcing it in. You just wouldn't think this would work, but the Ward Gelders, man, they are truly, truly some scary units. 16 of them is the amount he has. Look at all these merchants here on this side. This could be catastrophic. Get them in there. But we see the arquebusiers popping out. Remember, if you switch to their hand attack, they do 121 hand attack, ladies and gents. The Javelineers are going to have to really focus these guys down as quickly as possible. Fighting under the frontier outpost is going to be really nice as well. Locking down those Griots there. And there is only one arquebusier left, though. And once again, we're going to see just the continuance of Ward Gelders being made here by Sir Callen. And he is struggling overall with the fight, I must say. Considering how much he is investing into coin, we've got to admit, like, there's a lot of coin being mined here. I mean, you know, costing 155 coin each just for one Ward Gelder. It's kind of crazy. A couple of Vils dying, I can hear. Still some Ward Gelders being a nuisance. And there's the GG. I'm very surprised. A GG coming in here. Did he lose his main force here? Did he lose it? Did I miss it? There was a force on the side here. Maybe, yeah, maybe he lost a little bit on the right-hand side, and I did miss it. We do see a couple of villagers here. They're just all going to perish to the arquebusier. 121 hand attack damage. There's no negative sort of debuffs here or multipliers against these villagers, so that he's just going to be able to clear up those villas there. And, I mean, all he's got is the Fusiliers, the Fulani and the Falconets here. But I don't know. Maybe it was just the annoyance. Maybe it just got to him too much. Sort of attacking from all different sides. Map control as well was kind of huge. I think running out of hunts. Yeah, running out of hunts. The only hunt that he's got is this one right here. And he's going to lose that to the arquebusiers. There we go, ladies and gents. I did not see that coming as that quick of a GG. But there you go, ladies and gents. The Ward Gelder build there, sort of showcased by Sir Callen. Let me know down in the comments below what you think about this. Is it toxic? Is it just too easy to do? Is there something I'm missing? Is just Sir Callen just on another level when it comes to macro and timings and stuff like that? Maybe. I don't know. What do you guys think? And of course, I will catch you guys in the next video or the next stream. Take care. See you later. Bye.